YouTube, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? It's your boy J Storm, continuing to push forward, full emotion only. Ooh, I just woke up from a 90-minute nap. I call that the power nap, man. The energy that I got right now, you know, including this life force energy. Oh, I'm gonna come clean. This is my third time going to the gym today. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a screenshot of, you know, my check-in history with Blink, you know, and show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, I'm just putting it all into my body today, man. You know, all of this life force energy. You know, I'm using that to work on my body, man, and you know, it's paying off. It's paying off. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely paying off. But yeah, you know, I went out last night. You know, I went out with the guys. We was at some R&B, some 90s R&B rooftop party. Over by the pier, you know, West 50th. You know, it's a vibe. It really was a vibe, man. And man, I gotta tell you, man, like, when you on this retention journey, man, like, magnetic is not even a word. You know what I'm telling you? Magnetic is not even like, magnetic is an understatement. You know, me and the guys, man, we just posted up. When I tell you, man, like, they out there choosing. Man, it was out there choosing, man. You know, and yeah, I had to stay the course. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, I'm not standoffish with, you know, I'm not conversing, not talking or anything like that. You know, shouldn't just turn into, hey, mama. You know, shouldn't just turn into like a mute or anything like that. You know, become weird. Like, fellas, like, definitely, you know, converse with women. You know what I'm saying? Mingle with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so when it's time for, you know, y'all to get back on timing and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And you come in contact with, you know, a beautiful woman. You know, you're not all jittery. You know what I'm saying? You're not all or shaky and all of that. You know, you talk to women on a regular basis. You know, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, definitely don't be standoffish. You know what I'm saying? Because you retaining, like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not talking to no woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having sex with no woman. Like, you know, well, you know, do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just know, you know, when that time come, you know, you've been retaining for a long time, and you know, you see a beautiful woman that you actually like, and you know, she giving signals that she like you too. And now, you know what I'm saying, she trying to start a conversation with you. You sitting there, you stoic and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, sooner or later it's gonna become weird where she's just like, all right, well, this nigga don't talk, well, you don't like me, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so yeah, like, you know, even when you retain it, like, you know, talk to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the short conversations, you know, like, ain't gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? What's up, youngin'? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, she was nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was nice too. But yeah, that ain't what I'm focused on right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like, talk to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a platonic level. You know what I'm saying? Like, really converse. Don't make your conversation like a fucking interview. Like, hey, how are you? What's your name? Where you from? What's your favorite food? Like, you know what I'm saying, really talk. You know, talk to that woman like as if she was like, you know, your mom, you know, auntie, your sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that gets you into the flow and gets you used to, you know, conversing with, you know, the opposite sex. So one thing I could say, you know, when you get on high levels, you know, this retention streak, you know, like I said, you becoming magnetic is an understatement. You know what I'm saying? It's like you become magnetic and like all things be like attracted to you. What's going on, King? How you feeling? Oh, y'all doing the damn thing back there. Y'all doing the thing back there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, people gonna want to come talk to you. People gonna want to come see what you about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the energy, the light that's like shining through you. So yeah, you know, back to, you know, last night, me and the guys, like, you know what I'm saying, we out having a good time. You know what I'm saying? The guys, they got a couple drinks in their hand and all of that. You know me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't gotta do that to have fun, you know, nor do I feel like I'm missing out, you know, when the guys is, you know what I'm saying, having a good time, enjoying a drink, enjoying a smoke. You know, I've been there, done that, you know. I'm not one of the individuals, you know what I'm saying, that can function too greatly, you know, too swiftly and, you know, too good, you know, when I'm under the influence. So, you know, I just choose not to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a girl that came up to me and she was like, and this is what I mean, like, you know, they watch, you know what I'm saying? They watch, you know, like beautiful young woman, you know, had to be like in her early 30s, you know, like the youngest, I say she probably like 28. She just came up to me, you know, with her little drink in her hand, and she was like, is it hard? I looked at her like, what the fuck, man? Like, you coming up to me asking me, is it hard? Like, what the? I'm like, what you talking about? She like, you know, like just being around, you know, all of your guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all drinking, they all smoking. She was like, I noticed, you know what I'm saying, you don't drink or you don't smoke. She's like, you know, is it hard? I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I did like a lot of that, like a lot of like drinking, a lot of like smoking, you know, before I had got to this point, you know, where I just, you know, put it down for good. So, you know, I know that I ain't missing anything, you know. And she was like, wow. She was like, you're a true king. She was like, you know, I tip my hat off to you, king. Like, you know, not too many people can be around, you know what I'm saying, the drink and be around the smoke and, you know what I'm saying, not experience like FOMO, you know, the fear of missing out, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, I had way worse experiences, you know, getting lit up, you know, getting drunk, you know, smoking too much, you know. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, wow, you know, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, you know, I wish I could. And I was like, what's telling you can't? And she was like, And she was like, damn. She was like, that's a good question. I was like, is you telling you can't? And then she smiled. She was like, yeah, I guess so. I was like, do you want to? She was like, no, not really. So I was like, I mean, if, you know, you drink responsibly, you smoke responsibly, then shit, you don't have to. You know, so next thing you know, the girl that was watching me, you know what I'm saying, in a rooftop party and all of that, you know, I'm sitting there giving her life lessons. I'm sitting there coaching her on, you know, drinking responsibly and smoking responsibly. But, you know, we begin to, you know, chop it up, you know, for even longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask for her number. You know, she asked if I had Instagram. I told her, like, nah, I don't really do too much of the social media things. You know, I just stay locked in on my goals, you know, what it is that I'm trying to achieve in this life of mine. And I feel like, you know, me being on social media, scrolling, you know, could take a toll. You know, I can fall into that rabbit hole of just like scrolling, you know, just even, you know what I'm saying, if I'm on a fucking toilet, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the toilet longer than I gotta be on the fucking toilet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just sitting there scrolling. Like, so she was like, yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, wow, it's like, you really, like, you know what I'm saying, discipline. I'm like, for the most part, yeah. You know, for the most part, yeah. You know, you know, we started talking about spirituality and, you know what I'm saying, like God, and you know what it means to me, what it means to her, and you know what I'm saying, like, got a really good vibe from her. You know, a really good vibe from her. You know, she saw that, you know, I wanted nothing more than just, you know, a good conversation, and you know what I'm saying, she mirrored that energy back. You know what I'm saying, it was just a good conversation. You know, that's why I tell you fellas, you know, like, you know, continue to talk to women, you know, when you retaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't become just straight cold. Don't become just straight cold and, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I ain't talking to none of these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just retaining my life force energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't too good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how God made you. You know? But yeah, fellas, ladies, you know, I'm about to check back in this gym for the third time today. You know what I'm saying? We going in there, we knocking them out. Yeah, I know that was disgusting. You know? But, yeah, we going in there and knocking them out. You know, early in the morning, around like 9, went in there, hit them legs. You know what I'm saying? Hit them legs. Then, you know, I left, went to the Dominican restaurant, got me a good Dominican breakfast, you know, the mango with the salami and cheese. You know what I'm saying, with the pickle onions, you know what I'm saying? Put the pickle onions all in the mango. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that shit tasting right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the onions in there though. Like, a lot of onions, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you really just like, you know, just love mango like by itself, like you love that taste, but, you know. Left the Dominican restaurant, went right back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Did shoulders and arms. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to go in that motherfucker, do some pull-ups, some push-ups, some dips, some sit-ups. I'm gonna do chest. You know what I'm saying? Do chest. The crazy thing, my body, it does not feel sore, like, at all. Like there's like, it's like a little bit of tension. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of tension, but like soreness is really not like, it's like a feel good sore. Like, you know, you may move one of your body parts, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, that you worked out on, and you kind of feel something there, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, like, alright, that's what that do. You know, that's what happened, you know, when you in a mode, you know, you in that motion, it's just like working out, you know. Yeah, man, I saw, man, on semen retention, you know, you become very magnetic. You know, not just women, you know, are attracted to you, want to come talk to you and see what you're about, but, you know, everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone, like, you know, got that light in you. You know what I'm saying? That life force energy, you know, and make you godlike, you know. But yeah, man, it's another one. You know, Jay Storm, you know, continuing to push forward, forward motion only. You know, let's keep pushing forward.